How'd you like how the previous episode was 50 minutes of gambling? Oh, look at that. That would actually be a halfway decent gun. Except maybe on Ultimate Vault Hunter and above. Blue Label, belt-fed Bandit, light machine gun with a flat twin barrel. I mean, it wouldn't be exceedingly impressive. But as far as Bandit assault rifles / machine guns go, it would at least be decent. Not very useful against vehicles, and probably not very good against droids either.
Almost there? I can fix that.
But you used that while wearing a B.
Guns! I got them, you need them. Let's just get this out of the way. Yes, most of my merchandise was ripped from the hands of dead adventurers.
Now this is the kind of transfusion I could almost get some use out of, except that it's rubberized due to the 0.0 fuse time.
Good luck.
This time I'm only going to check the shops and Clappy's secret stash.
Whoa! Someone actually bought one?
And now, for the latest edition of This Just In with Hunter Hellquist. This is Hyperion Truth Broadcasting. Ladies and gentlemen, we have won. With the death of Roland and the capture of Lilith, the Resistance is no more. The remaining forces are all divided, confused, demoralized. Once and for all, Handsome Jack has proven his moral and intellectual superiority over the bandit hordes. This is Hunter Hellquist saying that Pandora is finally safe. Pandora is finally free.
Safe and free? You can't always have it both ways. I decided to keep Logan's gun just for the fact that it can regen rockets when combined with a high-grade absorb shield, and I have 2 of those. .40 must be the max level on True Vault Hunter for stuff that appears in this room. But why? Just like it maxes out at 16 on normal mode.
Jack killed my dog a lot slower than he did Bloodwing.
I appreciate that a little bit less.
When I get back, I'll think about what to stick in Clappy's secret stash next.
Tear the bad guys a new one.
Still in the market for a new Teddy SMG. Blue 47 or better. Any combination of parts. That looks like an Anshin Absorb shield, I think. Purple label, probably. Has kind of a hypercolor look to it. Not unlike the Baby Maker. Gwen's head, which as many of you know is a reference to 7.
Think murder, Marcus munitions. Come back anytime.
Fires a 7-round burst. That is not my style. That's too many rounds for a burst.
Let's get you rolling.
When it comes to burst fire, you never need fewer than 3 or more than 4. 5 is right out. Monty Python reference. I'll make exceptions, of course, like the Varuk. Matching doll barrel. Oftentimes with a doll gun, I prefer aftermarket and with as few doll parts as possible.
No missions, man.
I recently rewatched Top Gun.
If you got the money, I'll save your gold-earned life. Try not to die.
Since this is a 40-something mission, what was it, 46, 47, or 48? 48. I wish everything would level to that. And here I'm finding junk in vending machines that's 30-something. I'm going to leave these spider ants alive if I can, because I'm going to farm Goliaths. Well, I might not might not outright farm them.
McNally took the bane. It worked like a charm against the spider ants, but the curse... If you're hearing this, fine, McNally. He may have left me for dead, but he doesn't deserve what the bane will do to him. Nobody does.
What does the Bane do to you? It just makes you slow and makes an annoying noise when you fire it. Of course, I have to fight Boba Fett and Greedo. Which I usually prefer to do after... Well, these are all 37. This might not even be worthwhile. Because the best I'll get out of a fully leveled Goliath is what, 37 plus whatever. Oh yeah, that mission. The way I farm Goliaths is I kill all the shooting enemies. Forward shotgun looked like a Hulk with, I think, Hyperion. Forearm. Not a grip. Forearm. Resist what? Alright.
Always kill.
Now.
Angry. I'm so goddamn angry.
Plenty of spider ants. Only one Goliath. I was kind of hoping for at least two. But
You're gonna
where'd all the spider ants go? See, this is why I left those other ones. I didn't know how many were going to get wasted in the process of this.
Strangled with your own intestines.
Clown intestines.
You're gonna be screaming.
Spider ants? Hello? Wake up and defend your territory.
Die for me,
Idiot!
You better goddamn scream for me! Die for me, bitch!
That voice reminds me of some
Better goddamn scream for me!
Chris Farley characters. Oh, come on.
You're gonna be screaming!
Idiot!
Die for me, bitch!
You're an idiot too.
Die for me!
Brilliant AI. That's sarcasm.
You're gonna be screaming! Scream, motherfucker! Get ready to feel my fingers in your eyeball now, your new god!
Pay the price for that idolatry. Idolatrous narcissist. Or narcissistic idolater.
More! Yeah!
Oh, just like I described, and this one's a fire one, but with a structurally superfluous scope. Now what level is it? 41, 42, 38. Don't insult me. Well, this was a waste of time. I might as well not even bother with Greedo and Boba Fett. But since I'm here, I have to. If this mission carries you through this part of the game on retread or backtrack, then wouldn't it be nice if this part of the game leveled to you? Or is that rocket surgery? That's why I call you Boba Fett.
That feels good, huh?
Screw the Bane. The Bone Shredder rules. I'm only doing this mission for the sake of completion. By the way, have you ever zerked with a pair of Banes? Any two Banes. Any sort of parts, any element. I should use the pig sticker. What if it was an incendiary pig sticker that lit enemies on fire when you stabbed them? Now I should use this and this. Really, the best sight for a rat-a-tatter is dull, because it has the least amount of zoom. Rat-a-tatters are never accurate enough to warrant a scope or a reflex sight that provides lots of zoom like a Malawan or Jacobs. And I've already explained, but I'll keep reiterating it to drive home the point, so eventually it'll stop happening in games. Iron sights should line up right. They should line up perfectly and consistently 100% all the time.
Welcome,
Anything worth doing is worth doing right.
May it help you kill many things.
cheap to build or cheap to rent? They don't cost anything to Digistruct. Not, at least they don't cost me anything.
Gotta get rid of it. Gar's coming from Lynchwood to buy it. That idiot's got no idea. He never believed the stories about the curse. Boy, oh boy, is he in for a surprise.
I might decide to farm for the Hammer Buster. I got a lot of use out of it on playthrough 1. I mean, normal mode. No use farming for anything else here. The Maggie would probably be level 38. Which means if I scored one, I'd pass it off to a lower level character. Unless it had a scope, then I'd sell it. You don't need a scope on a masher for the same reason you don't need a scope on a shotgun. I'm only collecting these things for the extra dosh. I've already recovered a significant portion of my gambling money. Blue Scarab. Jacob's Grip, Bandit Stock.
Deputy Waiter reminded you that you could always run. The sheriff won't follow you out of Lynchwood, and I certainly won't. Please, just leave. Save yourself.
Really eager for an amp shield. But not just any will suffice.
Stay alive out there.
Don't die. I need your business.
You ever see 310 to Yuma? The original? The remake was good too. Oh, I know one of these, I think it's 310 to Kaboom. Once you reach a certain point, it automatically activates, and then if you don't do it, it fails, but it doesn't really matter. You can retry it as many times as you need to. Oh... Well, I'm here. I might as well activate
Every day
everything.
the sheriff of Lynchwood sends whatever iridium she's yanked from the mines back to Jack. That stops today. You're gonna blow up the train that she uses to transport the stuff. Get to the demolition depository. There are 3 things I want to do. 1, fight the sheriff. 2, blow stuff up. And 3, get paid. So blowing apart the sheriff's bank is basically the dream job. Head to the bank and case the joint.
Now, I think that's the one that does the thing that I described. All right. Now, what do I want to use?
Sheriff here. Reminding you.
See why I like booster shields? Functionally, it's basically like a Despite its name, I'm not a big fan of it. I should use this combined with this. Oops. That's what I wanted. These are green and they're doing great. Good enough by my standards anyway. I'm accustomed to having sniper rifles in slot 4. Aren't I a piece of work with all my stipulations and whatnot? Well, it works, you know. Shotguns I like to have in slot 2 or 4. Assault rifles are pretty much always in slot 3. SMGs can be 2 or 3, depending on what else I'm using them in conjunction with. Pistols are pretty much always slot 1, and slot 4 is reserved for sniper rifles and rocket launchers, and if I have one of each of those equipped, then the sniper rifle goes in slot 3 and the launcher in slot 4. That's assuming I'm using one of each. And you might be able to guess how I came up with that. It's from games like Stalker, Metro, Half-Life, etc.
Hey, bad Merc!
Caught outside after hours. Sheriff's just...
I'm dying here! Shoot him!
So, what was I saying earlier about booster shields? That they're kind of like a manually operated turtle shield.
You're near the vault. See if you can open it.
With no sacrifice of health.
You can't handle me!
Don't get stuck on the scenery. Doop, 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 doop.
You better!
Ninja Snatch. That's what I would call it if I was playing a Z. That's what I call it anyway, just because it sounds cool. See how I go like this to hit multiple enemies with a 4-round burst? It works.
Present for you!
Let's see how the Rakehill compares to the Jericho. If I recall, the Rakehill is favorable to the Jericho. Well, I don't know. These would probably be evenly matched. And scope zoom, I don't need to prioritize that at this juncture with these particular rifles. Get that out of the way. What have we got here? I am a customization junkie, but I'm pretty sure I've got most of them by now. Not all. There's still some I need to collect yet.
I knew it wouldn't be that easy. Looks like the wall's made of polycrite, which only dissolves when exposed to skag bile. I got an idea. We need a bomb covered in skag bile. Now this ain't gonna make a lot of sense, but just bear with me. First, find some wax.
Oh yeah, this is grody.
I've been waiting for this! Ridiculous!
I prefer iron sights on a dull pistol.
You don't want none of this, Merc!
Since their sights line up right.
Kill that one!
ravaged.
You think you ought to be here? You're going down!
Of course, the fastball is still viable. Don't want to be here all day.
Another sentry kill!
I think when they say, I'll mash you to paste, that's a reference to Army of Darkness. It's not cheating, it's legit.
Now that you got the rest, it's time to find some explosives. That may be my favorite sentence I've ever said. Anyway, there should be a bandit around there named Mad Dog. So, bitch love to toss dynamite at my slabs when they get into town. Take him out and get his boomers.
There's no escaping, Merc!
My shotgun's better than yours. Dukino.
Take him out!
See what I did there? I put them on both sides of him. That was intentional. Overkill. That shouldn't be that close when I use it. I backed up at just the right time.
Goddamn birds!
Language. Lawful good is lawful great.
Aw, that scab looks sad as hell all turned up like that. Maybe you can blast that chain and let him loose. Apologies in advance for each face-off. Aw, that little feller looks wounded. His mom must abandon him or some such. I'd usually recommend busting a cap in his cooch mouth, but he seems nice enough. You can get him some medicine so he stops making that sad-ass noise, though.
You've got to think that you're living in a town called Lynchwood, everybody. You know what Jack wanted to call this place? New Haven. I love the guy, but he doesn't exactly have a way with words.
Yeah, I didn't need to reload, I know, but didn't know the guy was just going to stand there for me. What does that mean, I'm the one who knocks? Well, I guess I could try it out. I've never liked the variable cyclic rate of these things and how long they take to rev up. I can tolerate the long reload time because they're belt fed. It's to be expected. Oh, which of these? Base damage doesn't matter so much. I should probably favor the Raquel, as I usually do, even though the Jericho looks cooler and has a cooler name. I shouldn't make decisions based on subjectivity. I typically don't.
Just look at it!
This sucks. Just like I knew it would. But I had to use it because it was purple and it was belt fed. Good resale value. This too. hell is going on there?
Let's throw down.
Remember on normal mode, I found a couple of bandit belt-fed guns, I think one blue, one purple, that when used with the B were actually worth using.
He looks hungry. Maybe get him some scat juice.
Now I can barely see anything because it's night and there's lots of glare on my screen.
The sheriff has asked me, Deputy Winger, to remind you all of the individual punishments for breaking her 283 laws. I'd read the whole list, but I'm just gonna go ahead and save us all some time. Death. The punishment for everything is death. So please, keep your head down and be cool.
If I recall, I think I'm coming up on a shop here pretty soon. Oh, is that you were saying? Gonna let my turrets do some work here since this is straining my eyes. The glare on this monitor.
You think it's weird that we're feeding skag parts to other skags? It's kind of weird. That feels weird.
Maybe they're cannibals. I wouldn't be surprised on this planet. Did I choose the right shield or what? Second fave next to amp. And yet hardly anyone likes booster shields. It's because they never practice to get good at using them. That don't consoin me. Yeah, I phrased it that way on purpose. I don't usually talk all incompetent like. Up there. Ravaged. See what I did there? I was prepared to score a second win with the baby maker. I didn't even have to. Pick it up. Jake and Ted, just like old times. The reason I say that is because in Borderlands 1, those are some of the first brands you become accustomed to.
Easy, you know? Too easy. What's the matter? You didn't get enough glory in the military? Oh, there was plenty of glory. Just the kind that winds you up on this hellhole of a planet.
Hunter?
Angel, are we hearing this live right now?
Yes. Why?
Get the Hyperion Truth Network on the line now.
Now, which do I keep, the Raquel or the Jericho?
You can always trust the gun at your side. Always happy to do business.
Guess that answers the question.
The sheriff here with this week's bounties. The Lambert twins, $5,000. Heck Blanton, $8,600. The Slab King, $25.
Slab King. This is the one I was on.
$1,000. Alive is preferable, but I'll take him dead if you've got sufficiently entertaining video evidence of the kill.
Ha! Okay, that leads me back to where I'm going anyway, so while I'm here, I might as well... How much time was left until the next turnover?
Guns! I got them, you need them.
3.5 minutes.
We got a live one!
Say hello, sweetie. That's my girl.
Regarding the whereabouts of a vault hunter, please tell them to come in of their own volition. Otherwise, the sheriff will torture the information out of them. I'm trying to help you here, people.
I'll blow you into chunks.
Bring it. Well, let's not make a whole day out of this.
Wait for this! Got the face before!
You can also use an explosion. Nothing interesting. When I was in high school in the 90s, I had a friend whose nickname was Gar. I don't know how he got that nickname. What have we got here? Is that it looks like a white label Snyder. It's still good. It's just, this is TVHM. A white label Snyder would still be good on normal mode. Anything up here? Nah. This is as far as we go from here. I think I have to go back around. It's been a while since I've been here.
A couple of you have learned that Handsome Jack's my boyfriend. If you're worried that means I'm just a pretty face who got this town as an anniversary gift, well, you know where to find me.
Explosives from Mad Dog. That's in that direction. And Bane's that direction. And Dukino's that direction. No, I'm not as overloaded as I thought I was. Don't know why I was thinking I was.
I'd like to remind you folks not to cut down anyone hanging from my gallows. They're there as a warning to the rest of you. Well, as entertainment. The next time you see gasping for air to close the ring.
Feel the need to get some more use out of this. Ah, not bad, not bad. Obviously, this is best used at close to medium range, whereas the doll one is so much better for long range. But you see how this is capable of chewing up enemies within an appropriate distance. You can be accurate with it. Time to sell. And then feed the dog thing.
Hope you've had your shots.
Oh, is this the upgrade I've been looking for? Preparation resourceful. Yes, it is.
That ought to keep your insect control back.
Might not seem like a huge improvement.
High quality, low prices, and no questions asked.
Might not seem like a huge improvement, but 48 is bigger than 45. I guess that's all the justification I need. Not like I'm hard up for cash.
As always. Farewell, friend.
Ugh. The sight. Too much zoom. Fire rate's easy to control. Heavy recoil, typical for the brand. Need to switch back to this. Need to get some use out of this. Not what I'm... Yeah, I need to see what I mean about my slot preferences. Oh. Like this. Let me check something for just a moment. I know I do this a lot, don't I? All right. I'll feed Duquino and then I'll take a break. Whoa.
Let's get to killing, sweetheart!
Hard to kill.
He still looks hungry, huh? Well, maybe some skag tongues will fill him up. Just shoot enough skags in the mouth and you'll have a friggin' smorgasbord ready for him.
I've always wanted to sample an authentic Swedish smorgasbord.
And no, I don't know what her real name is. All I know is she deputized me at gunpoint. She scares the crap out of me. And I really hope she's not listening to this.
Great.
Toss it a masher! On next, out!
Why does he call a grenade launcher a masher if in this world there are revolvers called mashers? No. All right, so I can go get those skag tongues any old time, and the process of that will carry me through an area that what am I trying to say? Over there.
Who needs a medical license when you got style? Catch you later.
Son of a whore.
Get your health and shields right here. Be careful out there.
A couple of you have learned that handsome Jack might believe. You're worried that me and Justin a pretty face who got this town as an anniversary gift?
No. bucket wheel excavator. You see those a lot in video games. All right. Now I will take a break. I'm back. I was gone longer than I intended to be because my friends wanted to watch some Fringe with me. Also, I realized I'm ill. So if my voice sounds ragged, it's some kind of respiratory infection. My lungs feel ragged. That won't stop me. Maybe I'll be able to get all this done in one go after all. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do this one.
You can get a bomb card from that depository. Shut the door at the end of the track before the bomb reaches it. Train tracks. You're gonna put it on a collision course with the sheriff's iridium train.
My money. Might not do a whole lot of talking. Not as much as I was before. Screw you guys. Frivolous tactical reload.
I had one of my slabs set up a detonator for the bomb cart. Get to it before the train leaves.
Let me tell you something about Brick. We snagged him during the fall of New Haven. He never sold out his friends, but his puppy, it was this little brown thing. Once I wrapped my hands around its neck, Brick lost it. You could barely hear the crack of the bone over his sobs. I mean, actually sobbing. Come here. It's really embarrassing.
Don't hit the detonator until it's right on top of the train. Coming out of Lynchwood now, that's for sure. Let me know when you're ready for the next thing.
Gotta say, that's pretty irritating. The iridium mines, half the reason this town exists. Well, credit where credit's due. You really know how to push my buttons. I hear that after Brick escaped our custody, he tracked down the guy who betrayed New Haven to Hyperion. Somebody named Shep Sanders. Brick gouged his eyes out with his thumbs and cracked his skull open like an egg, all while poor Shep screamed for mercy. Your friend Roland kicked him out of Sanctuary after that. You Vault-Hunters think you're different from bandits, but you're not.
Don't get sanctimonious with me. That's exactly what you have to do to make an example out of a traitor. Brick did nothing wrong. Death to traitors. Death to collaborators. Death to defeatists. zoom is so confusing. You don't need zoom on a reflex sight. Frivolous tactical reload. I should switch back to that. What have we got here? Pick it up.
One more turret, kiddo.
All right. Mad Dog. Mad Dog Tannen. What? Don't do this to me. Ugh. What am I missing here? But did I kill him inadvertently and did the explosives fall off the map? I wouldn't be the least bit surprised. Well, this is what the waypoint says. It's down there. Once again. Ugh. Oh, this game. Why do you have to do this to me? I might have to give that a try. Select. What the hell is going on?
I was gonna die.
Light him up. I should get more use out of elemental shotgun. So you've got torque. Not as good as mine. My aversion to elemental shotguns goes back to Borderlands 1. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up! Ah. I love the Doom Cleaner. Now that I have it, I might as well get some use out of it. Yeah, and when I said some use out of it, I wasn't implying a whole lot. Dig it. Bandit makes really good shotguns and rocket launchers. Oh! Yep. I need to replace this. I know that was my fault. Usually when I die, it's my own fault. Still irritated about not being able to do that one thing.
You don't die until we say so.
I need an ordinary Teddy SMG. Blue 47 or better. Clearing out the obstructions. What was I saying before about why I don't use elemental shotguns in Borderlands 1? It's because they have severely low proc rate, resulting in what I would define as unreliability.
Bird deployed! Hell, baby!
Topping off the back. Why did it switch my missions? Quit trying to make decisions for me, game. I resent that. I don't care if you don't agree with my decisions. You're the game, I'm the user.
Take this!
See how accurate the lance is. Compared to other Torg blast rifles. Fine. Won't be difficult about it.
Toss him the little lady!
Jump, jump, jump! Ugh. Unresponsive. This is where I found a level 26 fastball on normal mode with one of my Axtons. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up! Take forever, why don't you? I was pressing the use key repeatedly. Good combo. Odd design. Takes out a shield with one shot.
Tossing grenade!
This is Deputy Winger. Please don't be caught outside after hours. The sheriff's just looking for excuses.
Iron sights are all you need with this type of weapon. That's better. Rodent of unusual size.
Tossing him out!
See if I can pull this off. Little minx mode. Oh, I don't care too much for slag shotguns either. If it deals a lot of damage per shot, then typically I prefer that it not be slag, because the idea with the slag weapon is you use that for slagging enemies, then you use a hard-hitting weapon to shoot them after they're slagged. Granted, I might be overthinking it. Son of a whore. Couldn't let me finish him off with a melee strike because his shield just had to recharge at exactly that moment.
Sentry gun prime!
Sure does take a long time to toss both of those down. But his eye laser didn't hit me. Did you ever see The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the 8th Dimension?
Here you go!
Move. What? I didn't tell you to do that.
It's mine now!
What's causing that? What's knocking me off? Whoa! Came out of nowhere. I don't know what reminded me of Buckaroo Banzai. It has really good theme music. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up! Hate it when I know I'm pressing the button and the game just isn't responding.
over here looks way too big to sleep in that little shoebox anymore. You might want to escort him to some new digs.
Sheriff here with this week's bounty. The Lambert twins, $5,000. Eggplant, $8,600. The Slab King, $25,000. The line is personal, but I'll take him dead if you've got sufficiently entertaining video evidence of the kill.
I think they want to play. Let me kill you.
Love this gun. I should use elemental shotguns more often. In Borderlands 2, not in Borderlands 1.
This is the sheriff. If you're here, that means one of two things. You're looking for a nice, quiet life. I'm gonna watch you kick out your last hanging from one of my gallows. Given how boring things can get around here, I do hope it's the latter. Welcome to Lynchwood.
I just had to do that. Now I've got 2 electric weapons equipped. This combined with this. Good combo. The reason I'm not using that minigun is because there are no droids. And it's an acid minigun.
Meet my lady friend. Look at me! Come on!
Come on!
Grenade out!
Dog. I don't use gear with a hammer and sickle on it. And this has the higher resale value anyway. Ha. Just like a dog. Can't remember if I mentioned this before, but I used to have a dog.
Deputy Winger again. If you know anyone with information regarding the whereabouts of a vault hunter, please tell them to come in of their own volition. Otherwise, the sheriff will torture the information out of them. I'm trying to help you here, people.
He was a boxer, and I named him Max. I named him after Mad Max. He lived from 1995 to 2005. I wonder if I could just leave and come back. Might as well turn this in while I'm here.
Take this!
I love this gun. Makes me feel like a proper psycho. I'll just sell it.
Welcome
Because
to
of
my
that
humble shop.
fuse time.
Tell your friends, Marcus Munitions.
Stay alive out there.
I don't know why I always do that. Check this before this. Well, here's what I'll do. I'll go back to Sanctuary and check this. And maybe pick up this mission. And then come back here. Helping Dr. Zed unleash his inner Ned and maybe make some amalgamates while he's at it. First, I'll check the shops.
You can never be too well armed.
This just ain't the Jack doesn't have the balls.
Well played.
Sanctuary will endure.
The giant Ultra Skag Dukino's mom.
Almost dead? I can fix that.
Hey, look who it is. It's Mike. And that, I forget what that rifle is called.
How you doing, fellow Vault Hunter? Oh, found something you might want.
Well, hello there, Loot.
Not bad, not bad.
Sorry, don't have any more stuff for you right now.
That's that one unique.
Why loot the dead?
Oh, it's on the tip of my brain. It's
Later.
got the same name as a type of gun from Borderlands 1.
Tell your friends,
It's not Pounder, it's, I want to say Stomper? Stompers in Borderlands 1 made excellent boss killer weapons. Their only handicap was slow bullets.
Looks like you're safer now.
A perfectly parted
It's a fine day, full of
variant. Perfectly parted Stomper.
2 words, my friend. No refunds.
The most perfect Stomper would be a doll
If you got the money, I'll save your gold-earned life.
with a Type 4 barrel,
Buy from me.
a Type 5 body, a Type 2 sight, and a Type 5 stock.
Nice to meet you. Here's a large pile of money, just because I like you. This is a gift, and in no way payment for rendered services that neither of us will discuss publicly.
Breach rifle. Technically, this is a double tap. It's called breach rifle because it has a big sticker on it.
I even a more body parts pay. Say a thing nay to anyone. Look, just don't say nothing to nobody.
I like him. He's silly. Let's see. I will use... Sorry, but I'm going to sell the minigun. I prefer the efficiency of the double tap.
Guns! I got them, you need them. Check back later to see my new weapon of the day.
Sorry about Bloodwing, Morty.
I appreciate you saying that.
If it makes you feel any better. Jack killed my dog a lot slower than he did Bloodwing.
I appreciate that a little bit less.
I'll stick some things in here. Might see if I can gamble for a better rocket launcher. For now, I will just stick these in here to make room.
Hey, Slab.
Interested in a blue or better
Look alive.
I forgot to buy ammo again. Actually, a green 48 Bandit launcher would do just fine. Non-elemental.
Welcome to my humble shop. Lovely. Thanks for the scratch. You're my millionth customer. Don't let it go to your head. Remember, we're always open.
Jack faced a mystery.
See what parts this has. It's perfectly parted, all Bandit parts. And not bad accuracy by those standards. Typically, you'd see an accuracy rating below 10. But it's still adequate in room length distances. I really like the Doom Cleaner when it has Hyperion or typically Hyperion or other whatever parts and accessories can give it an accuracy rating between 40 and 50. Tease. I won't take a whole 50 minutes gambling this time. Tease. 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 Blue or better Teddy SMG. Green or better Bandit rocket launcher. Non-elemental. That slag one will still do. It's just a matter of principle, I guess you could say. Ah, forget it.
Get your health and shields right here.
Can I get...
Sorry, I got no more loot on me. If you see me again later, though, I might have something for you.
Fix that for you. Don't have too much fun.
Can I get blue or better amp?
Trying to get this skull shivers.
Fire gun already. Your cash ain't worth a thing if you don't spend it. Tell your friend, Marcus, you need.
Blue 47 or better Singularity or Merv grenade. Something else I'm interested in.
Fantastic day for capitalism.
But it has to have a fuse time between 0.0
Not too much fun.
and 1.8.
Hope you've had your shots. See you real soon.
Gotta be blue or better. Blue 47 or better. I need to remind myself to go back to my vault to retrieve some gear before I confront Dukino's mom. Are skags hermaphrodites? I know regarding that other mission that got screwed up, I could just quit out of the game and go back in like most people do, but I don't like to do that. That spoils the immersion for me. Sometimes. I don't know. Too bad that's not a synergy.
Giant sky! Oh God, what does it want? What the hell do you want?
Guns.
Well, I've got that fire droog.
I've always got new stock. Check back later.
I will need this. I could play around with this. Fire, electricity. Acid. I don't want to overload myself because who knows, I might luck out. End up scrounging. Well, no, that's just a matter of principle too. Traveling light. I learned that from the zone. By that I mean stalker. Speaking of stalker, did you know that in this game it's actually possible to stalk stalkers as a stalker with a stalker? More on that later. First, I'm going to check something. I'm back. So how is it possible to stalk a stalker as a stalker with a stalker? Hammer Buster right there. Pretty good parts. Torque reflex sight. Torque stock. Bandit grip.
Hope you've had your shots.
Well, there are the creatures called stalkers. Creatures called stalkers, and stalker class mod for 0. Made by Flat Off. And then there's the stalker shotgun, which is Torg, and has a Hyperion barrel.
This is the sheriff. Rumors that Lynchwood might become as civilized as opportunity are not to be believed. Let Jack have his ivory tower. I came to Pandora for action.
So much more efficient than the minigun. I'm going to need this, and this, and of course this, and this, and that. That looks like a pretty good arrangement. And, maybe some fire.
Oh, crap. Remember I said that little skag's mom must abandon it? Well, I think she found him again. All your skag moms eat their young. You gotta check it out, man.
He did a pseudo stomp. Did you see that? Doggone it. These rockets going straight through it or what? Am I gonna have to kill those dumbass bandits to get them out of my way or what? I'll go ahead and use these up. Doesn't even have to be facing me.
Toss it a masher!
Son of a whore. Did you see how close I came?
High quality, low prices, and no questions asked. Made keep you safe in your travels.
Don't care about the cost.
Pleasure doing business.
Should have brought Logan's gun with me. I didn't feel like changing up my
Nothing like a good sale.
loadout too much.
Remember, we're always open.
I'd like to remind you folks not to get down.
It looked to me like my rockets were going straight through it.
The sheriff will be conducting a sweep of the city sometime in the next few weeks. And no, I don't know what her real name is. All I know is she deputized me at gunpoint. She scares the crap out of me, and I really hope she's not listening to this.
Take this!
Pseudo stomp. Oh, come on. There's nothing I can do against that. With that kind of range. Damn it! You get out of my face.
I'm gonna kill you! Oh!
Come on. Oh. Nope. I'm severely under-equipped for this. Now, why did those bandits have to respawn?
You won't find better merchandise anywhere else. I made sure of that. Farewell, friend. Please insert any donated organs into the receptacle.
Guess I'll just have to go without the buffalo. Let's see, put this here. Put this here. This here. Pig stickers galore. Yeah, you know what? I'm tired. It's getting late. I would have killed that thing the very first time if the rockets hadn't gone straight through it. Oh, look at that. That's an awesome double tap right there. So much for
Sorry about blood, boy.
doing Lynchwood all in one go. But I got a good chunk of it done. And I didn't lose too much cash. It won't take me long to recover.
Buy a gun already. Check back later to see my new weapon of the day.
Don't forget to do your left arm too, for the sake of symmetry. Till next time, catch you on the flip side, and see you next mission, slabs. Oh wait, you know what? I need to make some space in my vault. Let's see. Not that I needed to record this. It's just with this particular character, I guess I just feel the need to record every moment of this specific character. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Proficiency relics are best for Krieg and Sal. Krieg because his action skill takes a long time to cool down. Sal because, well, who doesn't want to zerk all the time? Especially good with a rampage build for Sal, which is what I like to go for. Alright, now, catch you on the flip side and see you next mission, slabs.